Assalamualaikum and a very good day. On behalf of First Consultations in Berhad, let me just say that we are absolutely thrilled to be sharing this space with you today. We are from Group 1 and it is truly a privilege for us to step forward and represent a project that we have poured a lot of heart and strategy into. As a consultancy, we are always looking for a way to bridge the gap between resources and those who need the most. That's why it is our distinct honor to present our proposal, the fundraising program for the underprivileged community at Chow Kit Road. Now, that's a bit of mouthful, isn't it? So we have given it a name that captures its true spirit, Chow Kit Hopefest. Throughout this presentation, we are going to show you how we plan to turn the hope into a tangible, lasting reality for the community. Before we dive into the heart of our proposal, I would love for you to meet the dedicated team of First Consultation who made this vision possible. We have brought together a diverse set of skills to ensure Chow Kit Hopefest is a success from every angle. Leading the way is FAIZ, our project manager who keep us all aligned and on track. Next, we have IRFAN, our marketing and communication manager, the creative mind ensuring our message reach the right hearts and minds. Managing the nuts and bolts is ESWALIZA, our financial and administrative manager who ensure every resource is handled with total transparency. We also have ZARULNIZAM, our strategic fund manager who specializes in maximizing donor impact and building long-term sustainability. And finally, I am FATIHAH, serving as your logistics and operations manager, focusing on making sure everything runs smoothly on the ground. Let's begin with the introduction of First Consultations, dear Berhad. To start things off, I would love to introduce you to who we are at First Consultation. Based right here in Kuala Lumpur, we work with a really diverse group of partners from schools and hospitals to social enterprises and NGOs. Our bread and butter is creating fundraising plans that aren't just off the shelf but specifically tailored to each client. We focus on maximizing donor interest and securing those big, impactful grants that really move the needle. What makes our team special is our mix of skills. We have analysts who stay ahead of philanthropic trends, but we also have experts in donor psychology. We believe that fundraising requires both a sharp analytical mind and the emotional intelligence to tell a great story. Whether you need a visionary roadmap for a major campaign, a better way to look after your current donors, or even training for your own internal team, we are here to provide solutions that are both ambitious and practical. Ultimately, we want to be the partner you can rely on to grow your impact and keep your organization financially healthy for the long run. To give you a heart-level view of what drives us, I would like to share our vision, mission, and motto. Our vision is to be a global leader in fundraising consultancy. We see ourselves as a catalyst for growth, helping organizations like yours break through obstacles and leave a legacy that reaches far beyond borders. Our mission is very practical. We are here to help you secure the sustainable resources you need, build deeper, more meaningful relationship with your donors, and ultimately create real, tangible change in the communities you serve. And finally, we always lead with our motto, consulting with clarity, driving with purpose. To us, this means more than just a slogan. It's our promise to provide you with a clear direction and practical plans that don't just look good on paper, but actually drive significant, purposeful change. Next, Let's dive into our core services. At first consultation, we don't believe in one size fits all. We are here to be your strategic partner in 4 key areas. First, there's a fundraising campaign management. We blend traditional methods with modern digital outreach to ensure your campaigns aren't just loud, but result-oriented and resource-efficient. We want you to see clear, measurable growth. Second, when it comes to grant writing, we know it's about more than just filling out forms. We craft compelling, evidence-based stories that prove your impact, handling everything from the initial research to the final submission, so your proposals truly stand out. Next, of course, getting the funds is only half the battle. Our donor engagement and stewardship programs are all about the heart of fundraising, building lasting relationships. We help you create personalized plans that turns one-time donors into lifelong supporters. Finally, we offer strategic consulting. We use market intelligence and philanthropy trends to give your leadership teams the clarity they need. Our goal is to help you build a resilient organization that's ready for long-term success in a competitive landscape. In short, we provide the strategy so you can focus on the mission. While our greatest reward is seeing our clients reach their goals, we are incredibly proud of the recognition First Consultation has received over the last few years. These awards reflect our team's evolution and our deep commitment to the industry. In 2023, we were honored by the International Climate Fund Consortium for our grant proposal work and named the Emerging Consulting Firm of the Year by Business Insight Asia. Moving into 2024, we received the Excellence in Fundraising Strategy Award from the Malaysian Association of Fundraising Professionals and were named a trusted partner in social impact by the Coalition of Community Empowerment NGOs. Most recently, in 2025, the Asia Pacific Philanthropy Network recognized us for innovation in donor engagement. These accolades aren't just trophies to us, they are a testament for the trust our partners place in us every day. To give you a better idea of how we work, I would love to share a few glimpses into our recent projects. We have the privilege of working across several sectors, from health and education to corporate CSR. Back in 2023, we helped a regional health NGO go global by reaching donor trends in Europe and North America, which grew their donor base by 20%. We also worked with a university development office, building a roadmap that successfully raised 12 million ringgit for scholarships and research. As we move into 2024, we shifted focus toward efficiency and community. We modernized the system for a humanitarian relief organization, cutting their paperwork by 30% and boosting online gifts. We also partnered with a top telecom company to design a CSR strategy that has already supported 15,000 people through digital literacy. Most recently, in 2025, we have been working with the National NGO Council to strengthen governance. It's been incredibly rewarding to see over 200 leaders trained with nearly half of their members' organization, already seeing higher success rate in their grant application. Each of these projects reflect our core goals, turning strategic plans into real-world impact. Next, let's take a look at the heart of our collaboration. There are 5 key objectives for making the Proma Fund successful in the long term. To kick things off, our first objective is all about readiness. We want to transform Proma into a professionally run fundraising powerhouse. This starts with getting everyone on the same page, aligning our project team with the faculty board's vision. We will conduct a true audit to see exactly where we stand and create a clear roadmap to fill any gaps. By the time we are done, Proma won't just be ready to receive funds, it will be technically equipped to handle complex financial portfolios with total transparency. Next, we move to strategic acquisition. Our goal is to open doors to diverse, high-value funding sources, both here and abroad. We are setting up a continuous intelligence system to track the funding landscape in real time. This allows us to perfectly match student projects with the right donors, increasing our success rate. We will provide the faculty with actionable data like strict deadlines and eligibility requirements, so we never miss a beat. Of course, the quality of our proposals is the key. We are committed to technical excellence in every submission. Our mission is to build applications that truly shine even in the most competitive environments. This includes creating rock-solid budgets that demonstrate financial integrity to our donors. We pride ourselves on 100% on-time submission rate, working hand in hand with the faculty to make sure every detail is perfect before it goes out the door. Furthermore, sustainability is where we look at the big picture. We don't just want one-off win, we want a lasting legacy. We will be building a massive database of prospects from government agencies to private foundations to ensure Proma isn't just depend on just one source. The end result is a strategic multi-year plan. It is a long-term asset for the faculty that provides a clear, actionable path forward, perfectly aligned with your core values. Finally, we have governance and quality. We want to make sure the faculty board always feels in control and well-informed. We will use clear visual tools to show exactly where we are with every milestone, removing any guesswork. Our focus is on technical integrity, meaning if we spot a hurdle or a fault, we fix it instantly. This ensures the entire program stays on track, stays transparent, and hit every objective on time. I will pass the presentation to our project manager, FAIZ. Thank you.
Right, thank you Fatihah for the well presentation. Hello, my name is FAIZ. Now we explain section 3.0, which is the management section of our project. This chapter explains how the project is planned and managed to ensure smooth implementation. We use the work breakdown structure WBS to turn project goals into clear tasks such as audits, funding tracking, proposal writing, and governance. This chapter also covers the project deliverable, project schedule, and project organization, showing how tasks are planned, scheduled, and assigned clearly. Lastly, is highlight the team's experience and the equipment and facilities that support effective and professional project delivery. Alright, I will now proceed with section 3.1. Section 3.1, Description of work tasks. This section explains what work will be carried out in order to successfully deliver the Chow Kit Hopefest project. Overall, the work tasks are structured using work breakdown structure WBS. The purpose of the WBS is to break down the project objective into clear, manageable, and executable tasks that can be assigned, scheduled, and monitored. The work tasks focus on four main areas. First is organization readiness, where we assess Proma's internal system to ensure it is capable of handling funds in a transparent and professional manner. Second is funding intelligence and grant research, where potential donors and funding opportunities are identified, evaluated, and matched with project needs. Third is technical proposal development, which includes proposal writing, budgeting, and compliance check to ensure all submissions meet donor requirements. Finally, project governance and control ensures progress is monitored regularly. Roles are clear and risks are managed effectively throughout the project lifecycle. In short, this work does ensure the project is not just executed, but executed in a structured, credible, and professional way. Next, I will explain section 3.2, which focuses on the project deliverable. Deliverables are the tangible outputs produced as a result of the work task carried out in this project. The first key deliverable is the operational readiness roadmap. This document helps the faculty understand existing gaps and provides clear guidance on how to improve fundraising readiness. The second deliverable is a validate donor and grant prospect database. This database is structured, accurate, and actionable, allowing the project team to track funding opportunities effectively. The third deliverable is submission-ready grant portfolio. These are professionally prepared proposals that are complete, compliant, and ready for immediate submission. The main long-term deliverable is the multi-year strategy implementation plan, which ensures fundraising effort can continue beyond a single event. Finally, financial integrity and close-out report ensure transparency, accountability, and confidence among stakeholders. Together, these deliverables ensure that Chow Kit Hopefest creates lasting value, not just one-day event. This slide shows the project scheduling tools used to manage and control our project. First, the work breakdown structure (WBS) is used to break the project into clear and manageable tasks. Next, the Gantt chart shows the project timeline, including when each task starts, how long it takes, and how tasks overlap. Then, the network diagram helps us to understand the sequence and dependency between tasks so the activities are done in the correct order. Finally, the responsibility matrix assigns roles and responsibilities, ensuring every task has a clear person in charge. I will now briefly walk you through the work breakdown structure (WBS) for our project, Chow Kit Hopefest. This WBS represents the overall architecture of our project. It shows how the project is systematically decomposed into major phases to ensure effective planning, coordination, and controls. At the highest level, the project is divided into 5 core phases arranged in line with the project life cycle. The first phase is project initiation. This phase focuses on establishing the foundation of the project, including planning, role definition, communication setup, and initial assessment. Second phase is finance and fundraising. Here, we structure our funding strategy to ensure financial readiness through grants, donor engagement, and budgeting. The third phase is logistics and marketing. This phase addresses the operational and promotional aspect of the project, ensuring the venue, equipment, and communications are properly prepared. The fourth phase is program execution. This represents the implementation stage, where all planned activities are carried out during the event day. The final phase is project closure and evaluation. This phase ensures accountability through reporting, performance review, and formal project closure. Taken together, this WBS allows the project team to visualize the entire project at a glance, align responsibilities, and manage the project in a structured and professional manner. Alright, now I will explain the Gantt chart for this project. The Gantt chart presents a clear visual timeline that shows the main project activities, their duration, and how they are scheduled for start to completion. On the left, it lists the project phase and tasks, while the timeline across the top shows when each activity begins and ends. This chart helps the team coordinate work, monitor progress, and identify potential delays yearly, ensuring the project is delivered in a structured and timely manner. Alright, now in the first phase, which is project initiation, the focus is on preparation and planning. This includes finalizing roles and responsibilities, establishing communication channels, preparing the project charter, conducting needs assessment, risk assessment and permit. This phase is very important because it ensures that everyone understands their roles and the project has clear direction before moving forward. If we skip this phase, the project may face confusion, delays or miscommunication later. The second phase is finance and fundraising, which focuses on securing financial resources. In this phase, tasks include verifying grant eligibility, scoring and ranking funding opportunities, writing grant proposals, donor prospecting and partnerships, preparing budget and financial narrative. These tasks are done early because funding is critical to support logistics, aid distribution, and program activities. This phase helps ensure the project is financially prepared and sustainable. The third phase is logistics and marketing. This phase focuses on the physical and promotional preparation of the event. Tasks include equipment and asset procurement, transport logistics, venue setup and construction, waste management and sanitation, marketing, promotion, and media engagement. This phase ensures the event venue is ready, safe, and well organized, while marketing activity helps attract donors, partners, and the public. Good logistics reduce operational risk, while effective marketing increase participation and visibility. The fourth phase is program execution, which takes place on the event day. This is where planning turns into action. Tasks include real-time donation handling, staff and volunteer coordination, program activities, aid distribution, and food truck operation. All teams must work together closely during this phase because delays or mistakes can directly affect beneficiaries and donors. This is time success team phase, and it depends heavily on the success of the other phase. The final phase is project closure and evaluation. After the event, we focus on post-event evaluation, impact reporting, financial reconciliation, stakeholder appreciation, and official project closure. This phase ensures transparency, accountability, and continuous improvement for future projects. It also helps the company build long-term trust with donors and stakeholders. Next, I will explain the network diagram for our project. Basically, the network diagram shows how all the project tasks are connected and the order we need to complete them. Each box represents a task, and the arrows show which task must be done first before the next one can start. From the diagram, you can see that planning activities like project setup and fundraising needs to be completed before moving to logistics and program execution. This is important because the event cannot run smoothly if the other tasks are not done properly. At the same time, the network diagram also shows that some tasks can be done at the same time. For example, marketing activities and logistic preparation. This helps the team save time and work more efficiently. The diagram also helps us identify critical tasks. If these tasks are delayed, it can affect the overall project timeline and even the event day. Overall, the network diagram helps the team manage time better, avoid delays, and ensure the project runs smoothly and on schedule. Next, I will explain the network diagram for our... Alright, now I will explain the responsibility matrix RM for our project. This matrix shows who is primarily responsible, marked as P, and who is supporting, marked as S, for each major task. It ensures that every activity has a clear owner and prevents role confusion. At the overall level, FAIZ, which is me as the project manager, is primarily leads for project initiation, monitoring, risk management, and coordination. This role ensures the project stays on track and aligned with its objective. For fundraising and strategy, we have Zarul as the strategic fund manager, leads donor research, grant evaluation, and proposal preparation. This role focuses on securing funding and long-term sustainability. ESWALIZA, the financial and administrative manager, is responsible for budgeting, payment processing, and financial reporting, ensuring transparency and proper fund control. On operations, we have FATIHAH, the logistics and operation manager, manage venue setup, equipment, safety, and on-site coordination to ensure smooth event execution. Lastly, IRFAN, as the marketing and communication manager, handles promotions, media relations, and public communication to maximize outreach. In summary, the responsibility matrix provides clear accountability, strong coordination, and professional control, helping the project run smoothly and be delivered on time. Now we'll move on to section 3.4, which is the project organization. This section explains how the project team is structured and how responsibilities are distributed to ensure the project is managed efficiently and professionally. At the top of the project organization is the project manager, which is me, FAIZ. The project manager is responsible for overall project planning, coordination, decision making, and ensuring that the project is delivered according to schedule, scope, and objective. Supporting the project manager, we have 4 key functional roles. First, ZARULNIZAM serves as the strategic fund manager. His role focuses on fundraising strategy, donor and grant research, proposal coordination, and ensuring the project has sustainable financial support. Next, we have FATIHAH, is the logistic and operation manager. She is responsible for venue setup, equipment management, transportation, vendor coordination, and overall operation readiness during the event. Third, IRFAN takes the role of marketing and communication manager. He manages professional activities, social media campaigns, media relations, and public communication to ensure strong visibility and engagement for the event. Lastly, ESWALIZA is the financial and administrative manager. She oversees budgeting, financial tracking, payment processing, documentation, and financial reporting to ensure transparency and accountability. This organization structure allows each major function of the project to be handled by a dedicated lead, while still maintaining close coordination within the team. It helps reduce role confusion, improve accountability, and ensure that all aspects of the project are managed effectively.
Chow Kit Hopefest can succeed because the team is hardworking, experienced, and well-organized, with clear roles and strong teamwork across project management, community engagement, fundraising, and on-ground operations. Coordination becomes smooth and efficient every stage. The team also understands what motivates donors and supports beneficiaries based on real alumni fundraising and CSR experience. Strong networks with vendors, media, NGOs, and CSR unit increase outreach and operational efficiency. Most importantly, the team is committed to creating sustainable positive impact for the Chow Kit community. Let's review some key staff members that will be involved in the execution of this project. FAIZ Iskandar is our project manager and the person who keeps the whole Chow Kit Hopefest moving in such a way. He leads planning, execution, and overall delivery, and he also oversees grant writing and donor engagement. Nur Fatehah leads operations and logistics, managing vendors, venue suppliers, and on-ground movement to keep the event smooth and safe. She also handles crowd flow, operational risk, and volunteer supervision to prevent confusion and duplication. Ifan Naim leads community engagement and partnerships, working closely with NGOs, locals group, and beneficiaries to ensure the programs match real community needs. He also strengthens stakeholder communication and boosts participation and turnout. For Chow Kit Hopefest to run smoothly, we need the right equipment, software, and facilities ready at the right time. That's why we use Microsoft Project to plan the schedule, milestone, and resources, while OneDrive keeps our files secure and organized for easy team collaboration. For meeting a stakeholder engagement, we rely on Google Meet, so communications stay consistent. On the outreach side, Gmail helps us send updates and impact stories to donors. Instagram boosts awareness and engagement, and Canva allows us to produce professional marketing materials. After the event, we use Google Forms to collect feedback so we can improve future programs. Finally, we secure a suitable venue and the right audiovisual equipment to support presentation, donor recognition, and storytelling, so the message is clear and the experience feels professional. Under this section, we are highlighting the real challenges Proma is facing so we can design the right solution. First, Proma does not yet have a structured fundraising infrastructure, which is meaning procedures, roles, and governance are not clearly organized. Because of that, fundraising tends to be reactive and not well coordinated, and it becomes risky when bigger funding starts coming. Second, Proma also lacks a multi-year fundraising plan. Without a long-term roadmap, it's difficult to forecast income, set priorities, and reduce dependency on only a few funding sources. Third, grant identification and matching is still inefficient because there is no systemic way to track opportunities, check requirements, and maintain a strong prospect list. Finally, there are technical gaps in proposal development, especially in a proposal writing quality, budget coordination, and time management near deadlines. Altogether, these issues explain why Proma needs a more structured, strategic, and professional fundraising approach. In this section, I will explain the problem, our solutions, and benefits. Right now, Proma faces challenges such as limited fundraising structure, no clear multi-year plan, weak grant tracking, and gaps in proposal development. Because of this, fundraising can become reactive and it's harder to secure sustainable funding confidently. Our proposed solution is to start with a readiness assessment to understand Proma's strengths and gaps, align everyone through a kick-off meeting, and build a proper system to track grants and funding prospects. From there, we will develop a multi-year fundraising strategy and strengthen the proposal and budget preparation. With this approach, Proma will gain better organizational readiness, clearer direction, wider access to funding opportunities, smoother workflow with less staff burden, stronger credibility with funders, and long-term sustainable impact for the Chow Kit community. For the proposed solution, we focus on making Proma fundraising more structured, strategic, and sustainable. First, we start with capacity building and a readiness assessment. This means we formally review Proma's current fundraising practices, governance, roles, and past performance to clearly identify strengths and gaps. We also run a kick-off meeting to align expectations, confirm priorities, and agree on timelines and deliverables. From there, we produce a readiness profile so future fundraising plans are realistic and manageable. Second, we strengthen grant and prospect management by creating a centralized prospect list and continuously tracking relevant opportunities. With organized information like eligibility, deadlines, funding limits, and reporting requirements, Proma can prioritize the best options early and plan outreach properly. Finally, we build a long-term sustainability through a multi-year fundraising strategy aligned with Proma mission and capacity, supported by professional grant writing and clear measurable targets. This approach helps Proma secure consistent funding and deliver programs sustainably over time. Benefit to the customer. These are the key benefits Proma will gain from the proposed approach. First, Proma becomes more ready and capable because we clarified strengths and gaps, strengthen roles and procedure, and improve reporting so larger funding can be managed transparently and responsibly. Second, a multi-year plan gives Proma clear direction, reduce short-term fundraising pressure, and helps Chow Kit Hopefest become part for a long-term sustainability strategy. Third, with a central donor and grant database, Proma can track opportunities early and match funding to specific program needs like food distribution, health screening, or youth support. Fourth, proposal quality improves through stronger writing and better budget alignment, which increases grant success. Fifth, the overall becomes more efficient and less duplication, fewer last-minute submissions, also less staff burden. Finally, Proma's credibility increases because professionalism and accountability build donor trust, leading to repeat sponsor and longer-term partnerships. Thank you.
Thank you, Zarul. My name is IRFAN bin Ismail, and today I will guide you through the financial architecture of the Chow Kit Hopefest. In response to the requirement set out in the RFP, we have developed a core section that prioritizes transparency, control, and long-term sustainability. We recognize that the faculty requires more than just a list of expense, but require a guarantee that funds are managed with integrity rather than ad hoc basis. This budget is not just a spending plan, it is a strategic tool that connects every work package in our WBS to a specific financial allocation, ensuring that the Chow Kit Hopefest is as safe, professional, and impactful as possible. Now, let's begin with the project budget breakdown. We have calculated a total expenditure of RM67,190 to ensure the successful execution of this 72-day project. Our largest investment is in logistics and equipment at 25,500, which covers everything from safety barriers to ICT and audio-visual rental. This is followed by marketing at 10,500 to drive the high visibility needed for donor recruitment. We also have allocated RM7,400 for direct aid distribution, 4,700 for operational staffing, and 4,500 for other essentials, which include vital permit and staff kit. Crucially, we have included a 10% contingency reserve, nearly 5,900. This demonstrates our commitment to risk management, ensuring that if we encounter last-minute price fluctuation or unforeseen repair, the core community assistance program remains uninterrupted. Sustainability was a primary concern. Therefore, our income projection moved away from unpredictable fundraising towards a diversified capital system. We project a total income of RM98,100. This is achieved through three primary pillars. First, through grant, totaling 63,000, split between local government or GLC fund and philanthropic foundation. Second, sponsorship totaling of 24,000, which we have tiered into diamond, gold, and silver level to maximize corporate social responsibility contribution from company or individual donor. Finally, we anticipate RM11,100 from a combination of event day donation and event rental fees from 12 booths and 10 food trucks. This diverse income model ensures that Trauma has sufficient resources to fund operation without being dependent on any single donor. The true measure of this project financial health is the net profit estimation. In a social project, profit is a measure of future resilience. By subtracting our total estimated cost of RM67,190 from our projected income of RM98,100, we achieve a net income of RM30,910. This surplus fulfills the faculty request for a sustainability roadmap. These funds also are not intended to sit idle. They are designated as seed capital for Trauma subsequent community activities. This ensures that the Hopefest is not a one-off event but a catalyst for a permanent self-funding social ecosystem. Finally, I want to address the cost justification. We understand the board must be convinced of the necessity of this cost. Our 25,500 for logistics and 2,500 for venue rental are justified by the scale of stakeholder and the visitors. Safety and ICT functionality also are non-negotiable for a project of this prestige. The 10,500 for marketing serve as a recruitment cost to secure the 98,000 of income or fine. Furthermore, we have allocated 3,000 ringgit specifically for permit to ensure the event is legally compliant and safe from authority shutdown. We also have even accounted for recognition and appreciation at 3,400 because retaining our donor through appreciation dinner and certification is the only way to build a multi-year sponsorship legacy. Every ringgit here is linked to work package to prevent waste and prove our financial integrity. Before we end, let me give you a quick conclusion. This section provides a realistic, transparent, and accountable framework. We are delivering more than an event. We are delivering a 30,910 ringgit surplus and a professionalized financial model that protect the faculty reputation and fulfill every requirement of the faculty. We are ready to turn this budget into a meaningful impact for the Chow Kit community. Thank you. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, IRFAN. Now let's move into risk analysis, where we look at how potential uncertainties are identified, assessed, and managed throughout Chow Kit Hopefest. This section explains our risk management process and risk assessment matrix, showing how we proactively protect the project's objectives, resources, and stakeholders to ensure smooth and successful delivery. Risk analysis is crucial to ensure Chow Kit Hopefest is planned and delivered safely and effectively. With multiple stakeholders, vulnerable communities, volunteers, and authority involved, uncertainties are unavoidable. Through systematic risk analysis, we can identify, prioritize, and manage operational, financial, safety, and reputational risks in supporting informed decision, protecting beneficiaries and volunteers, and ensuring the event's long-term sustainability and credibility. In project team, risk refers to uncertain events that may threaten project's objectives. For the PROMA fundraising program, risk management is a proactive and continuous process. By systematically identifying, evaluating, responding to, and monitoring risks, the project team can minimize financial threats, address operational inefficiencies, and remain resilient to external market fluctuations. This identification begins immediately after the project kickoff meeting. In the PROMA fundraising program, we identify key risks that may affect fundraising performance, including financial risk from economic changes, technical risks such as grant rejections, operational and resource risks related to infrastructure and data availability, as well as compliance and legal risks to prevent errors during the RFP process. Once risks are identified, each threat is systematically evaluated based on its probability and potential impact. Using a risk assessment matrix, the project team prioritizes high-severity risks such as technical errors in grant application while managing lower priority risks through routine coordination. This stage also includes infrastructure and strategic alignment assessment to ensure risk management support PROMA's long-term missions and values. For each identified and prioritized risk, the project team develops an appropriate response strategy like mitigation, avoidance, transference, or retention to ensure the project's visions remain protected. To mitigate the risk of grant rejection, the teams conduct thorough research to align community needs with suitable funding opportunities. Resource constraints are avoided by security required faculty data through a strict and well-managed schedule. Compliant risks are transferred through close connection with the faculty board to ensure technical accuracy, while risk retention is supported by contingency planning, such as preparing a flexible budget narratives to accommodate minor fundraising variances. Risk management is a continuous process embedded throughout the project life cycles. For the PROMA fundraising program, ongoing monitoring includes bi-weekly coordination meetings to identify emerging funding risks and the use of work breakdown structure (WBS) to track grant subtract progress. Regular fundraising capacity reviews and budget audits are also conducted to detect financial variances early and to ensure timely corrective action. To prioritize and manage risk effectively for Chow Kit Hopefest, a standard 5x5 risk assessment matrix is applied. Risk is evaluated based on likelihood and impact and categorized into color code zones like low, medium, and high risk for quick identification and response. This visual matrix supports informed decision-making, while the risk register is treated as a living document, continuously reviewed and updated throughout the project life cycles to ensure proactive risk control and successful event delivery. Next, we move to the control system, which explains how we keep the projects on track. This section covers performance baselines, schedule and slack management, variance analysis, change control, and corrective actions in ensuring issues are detected early and the project stays aligned with its objective. In professional project management, a control system goes beyond monitoring. It formally tracks performance against baselines and triggers corrective action. For the PROMA fundraising program, this control system acts as project's technical backbone, preventing missed deadlines, budget overruns, and proposal errors. By detecting schedule and cost variances early, the team can protect the critical path and secure their PROMA fund's financial objectives. To ensure full financial transparency, we apply a 4-step control cycle that establishes a clear performance baseline. Using a detailed work breakdown structure (WBS), we define success to each project phase and track progress through weekly reporting on tasks and funds. By comparing actual results against the baseline and updating plans when coordinations change, deviations are detected early protecting the project's critical path. Meeting strict grant and program deadlines is one of our biggest challenges. To manage this, we apply slack management by tracking the actual finish times of each grant subtask. Activities with negative slack are flagged as schedule threats. We also use probabilistic time estimates where optimistic, most likely, pessimistic to calculate a Z-score, giving the faculty board a clear probability of meeting critical deadlines. To ensure the technical health of the PROMA initiative, we conduct detailed variance analysis. Schedule variance is tracked to ensure the grant writing phase remains on schedule, while fundraising variance compared actual funds raised against estimated income targets. These findings are consolidated into weekly progress report, providing the faculty board with a clear and accurate view of project performance and highlighting areas that may require timely executive intervention. We recognize that changing faculty needs or market condition may require scope adjustments. To prevent scope creep and uncontrolled costs, we apply a formal change control system. Each proposed change undergoes impact assessment on budget and schedule, and once approved, the project baseline is updated, ensuring alignment, financial integrity, and realistic project's objective. When technical failures or delays occur, we activate structured recovery plans to minimize impact. For critical grant deadlines, we apply duration compressions by adding expert resources and reallocating staff to critical path activities. Where necessary, scope is refined with the faculty board to prioritize key fundraising needs, while grant matching technology helps prevent technical errors in maintaining donor confidence and project credibility. Thank you.